Hello, good afternoon students. Welcome in our new video of class 8th, class 6th English and students, class 6th English, and in that we are taking grammar portion, and in that we are reading tense. Students, in previous videos we have been discussed mainly about tenses, and in that we have discussed about the four part of present, past, future, that is present indefinite, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Then we have discussed past indefinite, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Then we discussed about future indefinite tense. So we have been entered in future tense, and in previous video we have discussed about future indefinite tense, that their helping verb is will and shall. We have also discussed that the use of shall will be in uncertain position and the use of will be in certain position. We have also given examples for that. Now we are moving, students, and our topic is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. So incidents of future tense, future time which is running on, which is continuously running on. All the incidents will be in future continuous tense. If we take an example of Hindi sentence, that will be वह पढ़ रहा होगा. ठीक. So that what is the helping verb of future continuous tense, that is will be and shall be. And this use of shall and will be like same, which we have been already discussed, that if there is certainty of time we will use will be, and there is uncertainty of time we will use shall be. So here it is simple sentence and there is no certainty of time. So we will write the, what is the structure of simple sentence? Subject, helping verb, verb plus object. Then we have to write subject, be, helping verb, shall be, verb, will be. So we have to add, in this group we have to add ing in the first form of verb. We have to add ing. We have to add ing in the first form of verb, like all the continuous tenses. So the translation would be he shall be reading. He shall be reading, or he shall be doing studying. So like this, and if there is certainty, वह जरूर पढ़ रहा होगा. He will be reading. If we change this sentence in interrogative, shall he be reading? If we change this sentence in negative, he shall not be reading. Shall he be reading? Question mark. Shall he not be reading? Question mark. He will be reading. He will not be reading. Will he be reading? Will he not be reading? Question mark. So this is structure of sentence, and then we are finding future continuous tense. And what is the rule of this? Helping verb is will be, shall be, and use of this only difference if there is word certainty. वो खाता ही है, वो जरूर जाएगा, वो पढ़ेगा ही. That word should be will be, and if there is not any kind of certainty, that helping verb should be shall be. So this is rules of future continuous tense. Then students, we move to our next topic, that is future perfect tense. We have already discussed that, students. We have discussed that if there is perfect tense, always the third form of verb will be in use. And how can we recognize this type of sentence? If there is sentence of future tense first, and if in that sentence the verb of that sentence is finished. So what is the condition of future perfect tense? A sentence of future tense in that the verb is completed. If we take an example, वह पढ़ चुका होगा. What is the helping verb? What is the helping verb of future perfect tense? Is will have, shall have. We have already discussed about how the will and shall will use. So this rule will also follow here, and we will use the third form of the verb. We will use third form of the verb in all type of perfect tense, either it is of perfect present perfect tense, either it is of future and either past. We always use third form of verb in perfect tenses. So this is simple tenses of future perfect tense. So how can we form this sentence? Subject, helping verb, verb and object. What is subject? He. What is helping verb? Shall have. What is verb? Okay. Study. Second form. We shall have studied. If we change this sentence in negative sentence, he shall not have studied. If we change the sentence in interrogative, shall he have studied. If we change this sentence in interrogative negative sentence, shall he have not studied? Question mark. So this is formula how we can make the translation of this type of sentence is if the sentence is of future perfect tense. And there is no foundation in this use of helping verb. How we use this? How can we use this? Like subject is singular or plural. There is no this type of foundation here. We can use both of, but we have to use mainly shall. But if there is certainty of work, that means वह पढ़ चुका होगा. He shall have studied. वह जरूर पढ़ चुका होगा. Then we have to write he will have studied. He will have studied. If we change this sentence in interrogative, will he have studied? Question mark. He will not have studied. Negative. Will he have not studied? Interrogative negative. So students, like this we can translate and we can understand future perfect tense. Now we move on, and our left and the main part of tense and our last topic of future tense is there, and this only would be future perfect continuous tense. Like all the perfect continuous tenses, in this case also, if the incident of future tense and future time is there, and in that sentence, some part of that work of that sentence is running on, have to be running on, and some part of that sentence and work of that sentence have to be finished. Like if we take an example of Hindi, वह सुबह से पढ़ रहा होगा. What is the helping verb of future perfect continuous? We have been, shall have been. Will have been, shall have been. And we add ing with the first form of verb. So this is simple sentence of future perfect continuous tense. And if there is, certainty of time, that is morning, evening, afternoon, night, that is certainty of time. Date, it is certainty of time, that means 6 November, 8 October, and this all. Year, if it mentioned clearly, then we use since. So if there is certainty of time, we use since. If there is uncertainty of time, that means he has been working for 4 hours. He will have been working for 4 hours. So 4 hours is not certain of which day is there 4 hours. And 2 days, 4 days, 2 weeks, 3 hours, this is not certain. But if there is certain date, certain time, evening, year, morning, night, these all have been used with since. And uncertain time, that means hours, days, weeks, here this have been used with 4. So here certain time you will use since. तो सुबह से पढ़ रहा होगा he. How can we form this sentence? Subject, helping verb plus object. Now subject is he. What is helping verb? Shall have been. Shall have been studying since morning. If there would be verb 4 घंटे से पढ़ रहा, he shall have been studying for 4 hours. And how it would be changed in will have been if there is certainty. That means सुबह से जरूर पढ़ रहा होगा. So he will have been studying since. So if there is word certainty, we will use will have been. So in all the future tenses, the difference of shall will is there, and I have concluded all the topics and all the time. So that means if you use shall have been, it would be uncertainty of time. If you use will have been or any kind of will or shall in the future tense, so you have to use will where it is certainty of time, and you have to use shall where it is not certainty of time. So students, we have covered our tenses in this video. In homeworks you have to write different tenses, sentences, and have to translate in English. If there is any query, you can ask me personally. And this is very important because you are in now class 6th, and grammar is very important to form the sentences and to recognize the sentences. To need tenses is very important. In grammar, tenses are very important. So that is why I have started with this. In next videos we will meet further parts of grammar, that is active, passive, voice, direct, indirect speech, figures of speech, many others. And some parts of our course book is also we will take in other videos. So till then, students, have a nice day. Thank you.